Okay, say something. We're live.
Hey y'all, we're live with technical difficulties. They won't let us do it on the computer. Don't know why. And apparently we got an ad playing now. So where's the can I shut this?
Yeah.
Where's the tripod?
Hold on.
Hey Geeky, hey Brent and Sydney. If y'all can hear me, let me know. I think we need a little tripod.
A little tripod. Oh, it's in on there.
Hey Travis. Yeah, that's right, Geeky. First ad. Yeah, I'm sorry y'all had to sit through an ad. It asked us if we wanted them this time, and we said yes. It might have been a mistake. And then it wouldn't let us go up on the computer. We're having to go up on the phone. This is the first live we've been able to do off the phone in a year. So just bear with us just a second. We're trying to get a tripod. It's unforeseen technical difficulties. Well, we're gonna try it a little bit, Geeky. See if it send me people it makes mad. That's gonna be too far away. There's no way to do it.
Well, then I'll just hold it.
That's not gonna work.
Why not?
Come here and take it. What is it supposed to be?
I don't know. I don't know what Jake's doing with it. Wait.
Jake ain't had it.
Hey y'all, how you doing? What do you think of this new computer, new phone? Hey, making lemonade from lemons. How are you doing? I didn't realize that if you set it up future on your phone, you couldn't do it on the computer, which it screws everything up. So this makes it harder to see. We need a selfie stick. Okay. I'm gonna get this set up now. How do y'all like it on the phone? Trying to figure out if we should do it this way or not. Hey, Country Homestead Preacher, what do you think? We should do it with the phone or keep it on the computer? Okay, I'm getting it set up. Right there. There we go. Hi. There we go. That's much better. Yep, moving it back.
And it's still here, okay.
They said it here fine. Said needed to move it back a little bit so that we both can fit in the picture. All right, good? Oh, nope, that's not good. Whee! Yep. All right. 1 second. Need more tape. You're right. You're right. Chris is not happy with me at all. All right. There we go. Y'all still there? At a moment of problems. Learning curve here. There we go. What do you think? Everybody still there? Check in. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Working. Okay. Now we got it going. First live on the phone.
All right. That means we can't stay up that long because the phone's going to die.
I can get it plugged in. Get charged.
Right, we got 5 people now. Can you hear us okay? Is the sound better or worse than it is on the computer?
Can see you. Are y'all ready for Christmas? It's coming.
Sounds good.
It's coming.
Loud and clear. Glad to hear it.
Couple days away.
You know, we've been waiting a long time to be able to do one on the phone, but we didn't want to do it tonight.
Now I know that if you're going to set up a live stream in
No,
events,
you knew that already.
I did not know that you could
I
not.
told you not to do it when you were doing it. I said, don't do that. We tried that one time before and it didn't work.
We've never been able to use it before.
We could do lives on the phone when we first started. In fact, I think we did the first 2 on the phone. Or the first 1 on the phone. Because we had it sitting in a row with tape. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
We bought this tripod to do lives on the phone. And I don't know why you're blurry. But you're blurry over here too.
I don't know.
That don't make no sense, does it?
No, it don't. Maybe I'm just blurry in real life.
No, you're not. See, you're blurry over here too.
Mm.
Something with being over there, because the further you get this way, the better it does.
I think.
You could be right, Travis.
Yeah.
You could be right. But we can't clean it, so. Or can we clean it? Where's the camera lens when it's facing this way?
I don't know. That's the problem. It's, you know where it's at on the other side, but not on this side. Not real sure.
I'm
It's
scared to
just the
wipe it
screen.
off. They don't tell me what happens if we wipe it off.
Yeah.
As big as a cluster as this was, I hate to.
It's good now. It's working. It's working.
Yeah, but you being blurry is gonna wear me to death.
Oh, well, hold on.
Hold on, we might try to wipe it
I'll
off.
be
and
back.
fix this. Y'all bear with us just another minute. We'll try to get it right. Giggy said it may be trying to focus on both of us, but at different distances. Let me see if my hand's blurry.
Is your hand blurry?
I can't really tell. We got T and S Dog and Dragonflies Farm. They've been up here before.
Seems I've heard of a dog and something.
I think they've been up here before.
Yeah.
Well, everybody tell us what's going on. But I do sweat the small stuff, Travis. I sweat the small stuff a lot. I'm a very detail-orientated person. Little things worry me. Maybe even on the verge of OCD a little bit, to be honest with you. I sweat details. Small details make or break me. Well, y'all tell me what's been going on your neck of the woods. Geeky, let me tell you something. I had to do two things today. That's a little bit of truth to that, Travis. You got to be a little bit OCD, meticulous. We have a word here, curious. You got to be a little bit curious to be a good mechanic. Everything's got to be just right to be a really good mechanic. We joke we have a motto, we'll do better later, but that's really not true. I usually can't stand to do anything halfway. Oh, geeky, I was gonna tell you what I did today that was so worse. I had to go to town and get two 16-foot 2x4s and a hog panel. Lemonade, we understand. Everybody around here has been sick too. Geeky, I'll get back to that in just a second. But I started out, me and Jake got sick. Darlene got sick, got me and Jake sick. And then we were sick. I was sick. Jake got over pretty quick, and I was sick for about 3 weeks. Started taking some antibiotics. Apparently, I didn't take them long enough. Took them for a week. Ought to have been a plenty. And I went to the veterinarian and got them. I ain't go to the doctor. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I took about.
He's telling the truth there.
Well, I really did. I took about 1,500 milligrams of amoxicillin for about 10 days. I figured that cured what ailed you. And apparently it wasn't enough. I quit taking them, and 3 days later got just as sick as I'd been the whole time. And it's fuzzy on the signs too. I'm not sure what's going on. It may be the distance thing. Well, Dragonfly, if you work at the hospital, I'm sure you stay sick. Darlene's a teacher, and she drags something home where I studied. The only place I think of worse than the school would be the hospital.
Actually, I didn't stay sick very much when I worked at the hospital.
Well,
I guess my immunity was up then.
Well, I went back on the antibiotics yesterday, and I'm a little better. But I learned a valuable lesson. That I should have stayed on them a little bit longer. But Geeky, I went to town today. I had to do two things in town. I hate going to town to begin with. And I had to go to both of them. The one on that side of us and the one on this side of us. Hey, Green Dream. That's what I'm thinking, Brent Sidney. She's building up an immunity that I ain't got. But I had to go get two 16-foot 2x4s and a hog panel today, working on the hog pen. And they were sticking off the back of my truck.
There we go. That might brighten things up a little bit.
My truck's a little bit of a unicorn. It's an F-350 with a 9-foot bed on it from the factory. Pickup bed.
There we go.
They didn't make many of them, and I didn't buy that one on purpose. It's got a 9-foot bed, so it's 11-foot long when you put the tailgate down.
There we go.
Green Dream's up here.
Yep, I see. Hey, Green Dream, how you doing?
And
this is our first live on the phone, and I'm trying to fix all the bugs in it.
It's our first live with ads too, so I apologize for the inconvenience.
Yeah.
But so there ain't that much hanging out. And I tie strips of surveyor's tape to the back of it, and they still about running the back of me 3 or 4 times here behind me, locking the brakes up, trying to get out of town.
Yay, that's good.
And then I had to go to Goldsboro. Had a truck out there broke down at the mall with the batteries. We thought the batteries were dead in it. So I got there at 4 o'clock with 2 batteries. And the batteries were dead. The batteries were bad. So was the starter. So I went through the trouble putting batteries in it. and then get to send a record out of it, so they put a starter on it. Somebody else can put a starter on it because I'm not jacking it up, putting no jack stands and changing the starter in the parking lot in the mall at Christmas. Just not gonna do it.
He said it's only one short ad. That's cool. I think we could handle one short ad, right?
You hide and watch Brit, see, I bet they sneak some more in there.
Well, probably eventually.
We got a bunch of mixed reviews on monetizing. I reckon we talk about monetizing. I don't know. We got some more rules on us now. We did have.
Well,
There's some words y'all can't say now that you could say before, I think. There's a couple of common sense things that came up that I thought were made some sense. First one is they probably promote you more if they're making a little money off of it. That makes sense. And then there's people talking it legitimizes your channel a little bit. Green Dream, I know you've been up for a right good while. What's your view on that? I've been meaning to talk to y'all about it. I talked to Geeky about it and a couple other people. What's your views on it? You still here?
the chat came up over there too.
It's behind over here, man.
Well, monetizing. Your views on it.
We're not planning on. We ain't trying to make no money off YouTube. But
we didn't realize we were going to be approved as quickly as we were.
Yeah, we kind of had the impression it'd take forever to get approved, and I him hauling around about it for a couple of weeks.
Everybody was. Well,
we already did it, Green Dream. We did it tonight.
Yeah. We applied a couple of days ago, a few days ago, and it was approved within like 24 hours, maybe a day and a half. We got the email said it was approved, and we had heard so many people say that it takes weeks or months to get approved, and we weren't expecting it. We figured it'd be at least, well into next year. But it's here.
How bad does he think it'll hurt us?
Do you think it's going to hurt us?
I mean, it don't bother me when a channel's monetized.
He said there's a quick turnaround. It does go quick. And it's hard to keep up with the ads. I mean, with the chat. Yeah, these are way, way behind. Let's see if we can get these up.
Well, the bad thing about the phone, it don't stay up there.
How do I make the ads skippable? Britton said the ads are not a problem. Alan said something about his son had a biopsy, but I can't get the hold on. Trying to get him up on the laptop, which seems to be, the tablet seems to be frozen.
Well, you slide over a little bit. I'm gonna move these boots.
Okay.
Do you think you wiped the phone off that mess in the whole world up?
I'm afraid to. In the middle of this, anyway. Really am. Is that better? Blurry. Not blurry.
Yeah, there's a fingerprint on the screen apparently. Let me catch up over here. We ain't got no. They ain't coming up over here no more.
Okay.
Well.
Did you get them? We don't have to use the Sunday break now.
I got them right here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you got them?
Yeah, I had to refresh it or whatever you call it.
Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah, people had said that the.
Glad to hear that, Travis. I just read it.
He said that it makes sense that YouTube will promote your video more. That make something off of it.
That's right. That's what sold us on it. You know, we're awfully hard on channels that, you know, let's be honest. There's a lot of channels just, you know, we're helping people orientated. I guess it's probably the best way to put it. We put up videos for the community and to help people, and most of our videos are by request. Most of our videos start out with a question somebody sends me or email, or we do a video to try to help them. And you know, we're kind of hard on some people that's not what they're doing.
Scoot you over there.
And
That's perfect.
Well, I've heard it both ways, Green Dream, but common sense tells me if they're making some money off it, they'll push it harder.
Yep.
You know, it ain't supposed to matter. I think you're right about that, but common sense kind of says they're in it to make money. So the more money they make, the more they will push it. That's just what somebody told me. Don't go by nothing I told you technology-wise.
Well, never forget that YouTube is a business. YouTube is $1 billion business.
I mean, I don't know nothing about what I just told you.
They make their money. I don't understand the algorithms anyway. I'm not sure how they work, really.
And I got to talk to Geeky to find out what an algorithm is. I might have called Geeky after we get off here to ask what an algorithm is. So, I'm not the one to be giving, technical advice, tech support.
Run your numbers. What's your data?
Yeah, I don't be knowing none of that. If you need to put up a barbed wire fence, I'll help you out a little bit. If your tractor won't crank, give me a call.
Nobody understands the algorithms, not even YouTube. That's true.
Well, there's plenty of rules. I got a headache the other night reading the rules. And I don't understand.
Numbers doubled or tripled.
That's what a lot of people told me, Brent City.
We hit.
I mean, I don't know. It's just a hobby for us. I enjoy helping people, and something I'll tell all of you one time. There's a few of you know this. There's a few of you don't. We're in Homesteader Central. I guess we're in like the promised land for homesteaders.
They call it God's country.
This is
everybody around here that's
up
here.
We're in the rural area, a couple hours away from the biggest towns around us. Raleigh. We always say Raleigh. Everybody that ain't from here is from Raleigh, whether you are or not. You know.
Not ours. I mean, he's saying some people's.
I couldn't read fast enough to get that.
He said that we don't upload very long videos. He said some of the longer videos you have to watch like 10 ads. He said he didn't think we would be like that.
We'll demonetize before we let them do that. If we're going to put 10 ads on our videos, we'll just quit doing it.
I'm afraid I can't turn this off tonight because of messing with the sound.
Let me read what Geeky said. Geeky's pretty sharp.
Yeah. I understand how they work from programming point of view, but YouTube keeps the real details to themselves.
Well, Lemonade, best to understand, we'd have to have about 10,000 followers before it'd even be worth the stamp to send it to us, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
I got a couple of channels I'm buddies with. Of course, Green Dream's getting there fast, but they have 15,000 fewer followers or whatever. They're making somewhere in the $300 a month range with a bunch of watch time. They're small. They're not really, big channels or anything, but they got some pretty loyal followers. So
how much did Luke said that he actually told about how a guesstimate about how much he gets?
Maybe he'll be up here tonight and I'll ask him.
Yeah. He's a little bit. Well, he's not huge or anything, but he's a little bit bigger channel. I mean, he's got, 20,000 subscribers?
Well, he quit. He got sick and got off, and his went way down. Then he got back on and went way back up again,
Yeah, I haven't checked his numbers.
We have figured out if you quit making videos for 6 months, you'll lose a lot of followers.
Oh yeah. Well, that would be nice.
Well, yeah, if it would pay for some feed, that would be lovely. I'm not gonna lie, but we're not. We're realistic. I mean, we're not expecting. We're not. I don't know how to word it. If we get anything great, but we're not counting on it.
Yeah.
That might be the best way to put it. I'm not gonna go out and buy a new truck because YouTube's gonna pay for it. Put it like that.
But if anybody wants to send us a truck, we'll
Would
take
you
it.
hush? We ain't gonna start that mess.
And y'all know I was just playing, right?
I promise y'all,
joking.
I'll never ask y'all to send me any money. I promise.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's right. That ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah,
That's-
that
that's-
makes
that's,
a difference, and that's absolutely.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
proud of you,
definitely
Granger.
did.
I'm glad to hear that.
He said that was a good imitation of some of those channels.
Well, I give you my word of honor as a Southern gentleman. I will never ask y'all for no money.
Too proud, Southern gentleman, very proud. We know that's what it is.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come up here and work for free, now that's a totally different story.
He needs an apprentice, a free,
If anybody wants to
non-paid.
get the real farming experience, I'll come. I won't even charge you nothing to come help us. You come help us, and I won't charge you a dime.
We've seen, like, watching some of the documentaries and stuff where people do go and volunteer.
No,
and
they pay to
stay
do it. They pay to do it. They pay to go work on the farm.
I thought it was free
No, they
room
was
and
some of
board,
them.
and they just they
Well,
do
there
all
was
the
some
work.
that did that. There was some of them they just volunteers. Some of them got a place to stay. Some of them got meals and a place to stay. And some paid.
We could put you in Jake's bed
Some paid to do it.
or couch, a real comfy couch, and all the free labor that you can give, we'll take.
We're joking about that. Too.
Yeah. We know that ain't gonna work, but it sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Graham G's all about it. I have to admit though, today one of my kids gave me a lottery ticket for a Christmas present. I didn't even know how
And
to
if
do
you
it.
win, he'll claim you stole it.
No, I didn't win anything.
Oh,
But I had to go to one of the other teachers and said, "How do I scratch this off? Is there a certain way you're supposed to do this?" Hey, 320 Homestead, how are you doing?
there it is, I think.
You're new. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. We try to get to know everybody, and it's just a little community here where everybody talks to each other. We kind of hang out.
It's
Bring
kinda
us
like
some
hanging out at
banana
the country club.
pudding. Banana pudding on the live would be great. I don't think Chris wants to eat banana pudding on the live. I do. Well, normally we just say nothing personal, really. Just
Yeah, we
kind
don't
of where
want you.
you're.
We don't want your social security number. Your
No,
exact
no.
address.
We're not trying to steal your identity or anything.
It's just a friendship building thing. you
We
know?
just kind of usually we tell where the kind of general vicinity of where you live.
I can stand up and
Casey,
say
and
your
then
first
Texas.
name, and I am a homesteader here.
Yeah, Homesteaders Anonymous.
Yeah.
I'm Casey, and I live in Texas. And then we have one that popped up right behind them. That's country living in the Hamishes.
They're not new.
We've seen them before.
Yeah.
Because I
we
couldn't
know
say
them.
it then.
We know them.
Yeah, I couldn't say their name.
I don't know if they've been on the live before. I'm almost
West
sure they have.
Central Texas.
Green Jane, you know better.
All my sensitive information.
Thank you, Mimsy. Glad to see you for a minute.
Yeah, Mimsy popped in. She's our moderator, in and out moderator. You won't be
No politics. That's right, Brent City. Especially this week. This week we need to stay well clear of politics.
Yeah, because it wouldn't take but just one or two words to get him set off. You want banana pudding?
No, I do not. But if you want to get some, you can get
I would
it.
like some banana pudding. I'll be right back.
If the table don't fall over, drop the phone and everything.
No, this is the computer cord.
We missed out on a good video this week building a new firing pin, but I couldn't talk. You know, when you were a little kid, you get sick about dark. You be fine all day and get sick about dark. That's what I've been going through for the last 2 weeks. Dickie, what they call them channels where they eat on camera? That's all they do is eat on camera.
We should do that. I think that we would be good at that.
Well, I know Geeky knows. I know Green Dream. Green Dream, in case y'all didn't know it, is our pop culture reference.
Tonight's eating on camera is banana pudding.
Travis, I'll be honest with you. My favorite breed of goat is something called a Spanish goat. And basically, that's a mutt. I think it's an Angora goat crossed with about everything else. Thanks, Mimsy. Mimsy's on the spot. I'm sorry. That's a good idea, 320, but always remember, oat leaves are a little bit bad for goats. We had panels built, Travis. I took cow panels and took 3/4 square tubing. Yeah, oat leaves are a little bad for them. The dry leaves, you get tannic acid poisoning. But they had to eat a lot of them, 320. But it is a thing. We used to have people rake their yard and feed the leaves to their goats and have a little trouble with it. Oh, yeah, well, they're eating the bushes under them ain't hurt nothing. I was just trying to caution you a little bit about oat leaves. The oat leaves themselves, dry oat leaves can be a little bad for them. But we had panels built. So we used to do something called organic lot clearing 20 years ago. And I don't know if I was first. I doubt very seriously I come up with it, but I hadn't ever seen anybody else doing it when I started doing it. And we took cow panels and built corral panels out of them. Welded tubing around them and lashed them together with a pin. And what is it we found out the hard way we killed the goat? An azalea? An azalea? Is it an azalea?
Yeah, azaleas. Banana pudding.
Lemonade's gone. Good night, lemonade. But we
There's
take
poor
cow
boy.
panels.
What boy Homestead?
There's Smith Family Ranch.
Hey, Smith family, how you doing?
But we took cow panels and made corral panels out of them. And we
Smith
put
family?
about 4 of them together lengthwise and about 2 of them together widthwise. And then you had 2 extras. And you ran the goats down into one and put a panel across it. Then you moved the other ones down and took that one out. And we made a good living with it for several years. We put them anywhere anybody wanted them that you couldn't spray. We did a lot of work for towns on the river where you couldn't use herbicides. And we made really good money doing it. We had the only problem you had a little bit, you didn't have any predator problems because the cow panels tall enough they can't get in it.
Goats.
But we did have some people steal some goats a few times. And getting water to them was aggravating. We had to haul water to them in the back of the truck. Had a tank on the truck. And but it worked really good. And I had really good luck with goats as long as we stuck with old Spanish goats. They had 2 sets of kids a year, 3 at a time. Every once in a while you'd have one have a pure litter. And we did really good with goats. And then we switched to, they do love acorns. Acorns won't hurt them a bit. And in fact, Trevor's under oak trees now too. I mean, we have done it, Green Dream. I used to be in the tree service, and we used to compost sawdust and shavings. But I haven't done it in a long time. We had compost bins that sold it. We compost chips and sell them. But here, I ain't gonna say we don't need it, but here we don't use much of it the way we garden.
I think I ended up with most of whipped cream.
But 25 goats on a quarter acre pinned up completely to kill all the vegetation on it, anything smaller than a tree. That big around as a 55-gallon drum, they'll kill it. And some trees, they'll strip the bark off of them and kill them. Mead Family Farm may be new.
Yeah. Hey, Mead Family Farm. We have a couple of rules with our live. Actually, just ask you to introduce yourself, kind of give people an idea where you're from, and no politics. And we just kind of get along.
We try to do
Everybody
a homestead fellowship, kind of like sitting around the old country store. We'll talk about anything except politics.
Yep, no politics.
Other than that, we're good to go. If you have any questions, there's a lot of knowledge in here. Everybody watching, there's somebody probably can help you with any problem you got.
Yep, and we do just kind of sit around and chat.
And we don't want no personal information. We're not trying to steal your
No.
identity.
And from time to time, we do eat on camera.
Appalachian Mountains in Southwest Virginia.
No, that's not far
We're not
from
that
us.
far from you, me.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Thank you, Smith family. Oh,
Ha! Carlton!
you know the rules, Professor. Oh, I understand, Smith family. No, Travis, it ain't here to control nothing. They brought it in years ago for cattle feed and planted in dairies, and it got out of hand.
You wouldn't want my did he?
Yeah, Darlene was always worried about somebody stealing something about us off of YouTube. I feel sorry for them. I hate to know. But if anybody broke in the house, I told her they'd leave $20 on the kitchen table and leave.
They'd want to give us money, huh?
I'm sorry, I can do something with this dog. Come on.
Samson wants attention.
Well, he keeps hurting.
Oh.
He slapped me in the mouth while ago.
He's a little upset. We've got Daisy in the spare bedroom. She's been sick. Really, really sick. We thought we were going to lose her earlier this
Probably
week.
gonna lose it. I mean, let's be realistic. We're probably going to lose it, though. I hate it, but ain't nothing we do about it.
Well, it's been a rough week with her. She's been really, really sick, and the vet, they just don't.
Just tell them the truth. They told us it cost $3,000 to treat her. She still won't go make it.
They said that they'd have to do exploratory because something in her gut, and she's bloated, and they have to do exploratory surgery because they can't find out what's going on, and that would start at $3,000. Just start at $3,000.
And she's probably still with me.
And more than likely, it wouldn't fix it.
They think she got heart failure or something is what it is.
She's really bloated. She's losing weight. She's still really, really, really skinny. But great big belly. The other day she was throwing up blood, but she only did that one day, so that she hasn't done it since.
She's actually started back eating now.
She started back eating a little, like somebody's had gastric bypass. She eats a little tiny bit at a time. But I keep trying to feed her, trying to get her to eat. We're also been giving her medicine. The vet told us to give us some stuff to give her for a laxative, so maybe that if she's got a blockage that she could pass it eventually, with that medicine.
Well, Geeky, we're not going to give up on her. That was the second thing suggested was to euthanize her. As long as she don't act like she's suffering, I'm not going to do and she gets down, and that's how she's miserable, we mind. As long as I learned a long time ago, give it something a chance. Don't just give right up on it.
Yeah.
You know?
And we had discussed it when she started throwing up blood to put her down, and we're gonna wait and find out. See.
Well,
see
now
what
she
happens.
started back eating, so I don't know if y'all hear me now. I got to stand up a little bit.
We
My
don't-
hips bother me.
She's losing weight. She's down to skin and bones, and her belly's about that big. So we don't really
It could be a liver failure. It could be heart failure. It could be an intestinal blockage. They just don't know.
they don't know yet.
It could be heartworms. It could be too much heartworm medicine. It could be.
Yeah, I mean, we don't think it's. That's the one thing we have ruled out. We don't think it's heartworms because she should have a cough with heartworms.
Well,
But she doesn't have a cough.
the problem is what they said was she's such a little dog that one heartworm will screw her up. Just one.
Yeah.
Where a big dog would have 20.
Carlton, she's like my baby, man. It's been a hard week. Yeah.
She's definitely well loved. And she's had such a rough life already. She's been stolen twice. We got her back.
He said he watched both his cats die in 2015 and it sucked.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to lose something you think something up. We lost my pet cow last year. And I ain't gonna lie.
Well, see, that's one other reason why we're so hesitant on spending all this money. We spent a lot of money that we really couldn't afford.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all about
and
something. I'm
we
not
still
gonna
lost her, and nothing they did helped her. Nothing they did relieved any of her stress or anything. No, she curls up in her bed. She doesn't try to sleep standing up. She was so weak the other day. I went and got her some Pediasure and kind of force fed her. She could barely hold her head up.
Thank you, Mead family. It's good to meet y'all. We enjoy other little small channels. I enjoy seeing what other people are doing, how they do it, trying to help them, let them help us. I like it. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you something about, and I'm not bad mouthing veterinarians because I was gonna be one once. I was gonna be a vet, but vets have some things I think they teach them at vet school. The first phrase is, "I wish we'd have got here sooner. If we'd have started treating her earlier, we could have saved her." The second one is, we never get to treat one earlier, or we get to jump right on one. And it is so frustrating when we can't save them after we do. But I think the truth is, if a shot of penicillin or cutting open the abscess won't do it, you kind of throwing your money away. We've never really had anything get saved because of the vet, especially not a cow. We lose cows all the time under veterinary care. C-sections is just about a death sentence. Same with a goat. We just,
lately a prolapsed uterus is a death sentence too.
Well, sometimes. Most of the time I put a prolapse back in myself. And I've saved quite a few with a prolapse. Of course, the vet saved them a lot of times with a prolapse. But
hey, Mike, how you doing? Our first live on the phone.
It ain't the first live on the phone. When we first started doing lives, they were on the phone.
Okay. Well, since
First
they
one or
changed
two.
it, had baby pigs this morning.
Mike, you need to start a channel. Send me some pictures. I want to see some pictures.
Email them to us.
Email them to me. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna have some. Mine are gonna be red spotted and tan, and probably some white ones. I don't know. They're not gonna be what I want to be. I'll go ahead and tell you that. But I tell you what I did do. I went yesterday and looked at that litter of spotted pigs that we had up here a few months ago. Thank you, Smith family.
Thanks. That's great.
And they're doing real good. My red pigs out there doing real good. I think I got your number, Mike. I'm supposed to.
Does
I
he
think
have,
it's in the email.
does he have your number? He could. Huh.
I
In
don't
case
think
you
Mike
need
does
it.
emails.
In case you do it. In case you need it.
But we're gonna have 2 litters born right around Christmas, Mike. In fact, we've been working. I've been doing everything I can do to get another fairing shelter built. Well, that's true, Travis, if it lasts long enough. If whatever you're treating stays alive long enough. But that's not really. I just think we. That's why I say I'm not bad mouthing them. I still use them. One of my best friends in the world is veterinarian. And I still call her about everything in the world. But
We used to breed full-blooded Durocs, but now we've got some mix.
it's changed several times over the years, me family. My daddy had Yorkshires and Spots and Hampshires. And I do rock bow every once in a while. And then I started out with Tamsworths because I wanted to raise full-blooded pigs. And that's what I could get that was full-blooded. And then I switched over to Durocs when some Durocs became available. And we raised full-blooded Durocs for several years. And we couldn't find a local boar. That's something when you talk about one day is all these people that say a pig's the kind of pig it just happens to look like. You know, that's a big problem. But I'm looking full-blooded stuff. And we couldn't find a full-blooded boar, so I got a crossbreed, what they call an F2 cross boar, which is Spot and Yorkshire and something else, and bred with him. So we've got spotted pigs now. We got full-blooded Duroc sows and a mixed-up boar. That's probably the best way to put it. Actually, we got one mixed-up sow, too. We got one sow, some Berkshire and something else, some Duroc mixed. She's actually off of a guild I raised and a mixed up boar too. So she throws pigs that are pecan tan and yellow and red and spots and white, and one of them has stripes. We're gonna do a video on them. They're at my neighbor's house. He bought them from me, raising them off. Well, Mike, I told you before. I know that raising pure-blooded stock can make all the difference in the world. If you can sell some boars and sell some show pigs, of course these mixed-up pigs we've got now are selling better for show pigs than the full-blooded ones did. They're not going to win, but they got more curve appeal.
They like the look of them. They like the colors.
I got a bad feeling I'm gonna miss being able to see one of my pigs on the front page of the paper this year, or this year coming up. That was always good. I hate to say it, but it was a good feeling to me when I walk in the store and there's the newspaper and there's the show and sale winner on the front page. And you tell you we're in a small town when the pig that wins the show and sales on the front page. But there'd be a picture of my pig on the front page, show and sale winner. A Spot's a good hog. They just don't do well on concrete, but they're a good on the ground hog. But I think we talked to somebody, I forgot who it was. I can't think, they got a channel, I can't think of the name of it. They're out in Indiana somewhere, and Spots are common out there. Well, thank you for showing up, Mimsy. We're glad to have you.
Good night. Have a Merry Christmas.
I like a Spot. If my boy was a full-blooded Spot, I'd be tickled to death. But like I said, he's not. He may even be a four-way cross.
Make sure you tell everybody good Merry Christmas at some point in time because it's gonna be Christmas before we see
Oh
them
yeah, well,
again.
Merry Christmas. I ain't thought about that. That's right.
Christmas will be done by the time we see you guys again.
Well, y'all get to see us. We'll do a video for Christmas.
Yeah.
But we might not get to talk to y'all. Yeah, I like the Durocs, like Hampshires. I like any big American breed or European breed. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care nothing about coons, guineas, mule foots, none of that small mess. And the people buying pigs don't like them either. We had a pig buyer up here the day before yesterday complaining about it. That was the biggest problem he had was you didn't never know if you were gonna buy a piglet that was part guinea or part Julienne or part something you had never heard of, and then they wouldn't grow. And it was stopping him from buying a lot of pigs from people, especially a lot of pigs off the internet, advertised on the internet and in the paper. He said from now on, if he didn't know you, he won't buy any pigs from you.
Well, how does somebody you knew or somebody that knew somebody who you knew? I know that sounded confusing.
Paul sent him up here.
Ah, okay.
And I'm gonna be honest with you about something else. One big advantage we got raising pigs is one of my neighbors was
He was the go-to guy.
Fairly good sized on the ground hog guy, and he quit for health reasons. Oh, good night, Smith family.
Have a Merry Christmas. Lindsay told Carlton she loved him, but don't tell nobody. Shh, don't tell nobody.
They pop up on the phone so fast you can't read them. And but anyway, he's got some connections with 7 Pigs. It's helped me out a whole lot.
Robert Lane, howdy from
Robert Lane.
West
Robert Lane
Virginia.
is new, I think. Robert, welcome to the live. We got 2 rules. You got to tell just a little bit of something about yourself, get to know everybody. We're kind of doing a fellowship thing. We want everybody to get to know everybody. And we don't talk about politics. That's it.
And that's it.
Anything else is fair game. Thank you, Mimsy.
Merry Christmas, Mimsy.
There's a lot of homestead knowledge up here when everybody's up here. So if you got any questions, anything anybody help you with, we got Geeky up here. Geeky is
Our tech.
our local tech guy.
And he's up. I don't know where he went. Anyway, and I don't remember what we were talking about. Pigs? Always pigs. We've been working on a new pen. He's been doing a lot of it when I was at work. And it rained, of course, so it's been a while. He's still sick. He gets sick every evening. As soon as it starts getting dark, he starts getting sick. He's had a sore throat for the past, I don't know, God, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. It just won't go away. Mimsy and Pharmacy are comic relief.
Yeah, what now?
They said that Mimsy and Pharmacy and Carlton are comic relief. We gotta have some slapstick, I guess.
I go along with that. I got that.
Yeah. But we are gonna do a video on it. But it was either had to work late or it was raining.
You want to do a video on what?
The new pen.
Oh yeah. Well, we're still gonna do a video.
We're still gonna do a video on it, but he's almost finished, and we missed out on a whole lot of good stuff that we probably could have done.
Well, let's be honest. I hate to do a video and do a carpentry work because I ain't no carpenter.
He's out there doing carpentry work with a chainsaw.
I mean, I got a chainsaw and a hammer. That's the only 2 woodworking tools I got.
Carlton said, "You can be truthful, goofy, geeky. He's just goofy looking,
Oh.
funny looking. That's what it was. Funny looking. I don't know where I got goofy from. Actually, we sent him off. Robert Lane has a small beef operation. We don't process our own pigs. He used to, but I don't have the stomach for it. And
Well, no, I'm gonna be honest with you about something. We still process barbecue pigs. Y'all hear me? I'm standing right here by the camera. I got a bad hip and it hurts to sit in that chair for a long time. But I'm right here. But we still process barbecue pigs. You know, if we're in North Carolina, we cook whole hogs on the grill, whole pigs on the grill. And we process them here because I can do it in the time it takes to haul them to town. Actually, I do it fast. Never take the hauling down before we got hauling too. They only charge you $20 or $30 to dress one, but it's a 45-minute drive to get them there. Then you go pick them up. But the big hogs, we found out that we can take them and get one dressed for $100, cut up, vacuum sealed, and frozen.
Sausage already made.
Sausage, everything's done for $100. That's a 225-pound pig, and it'll be USDA stamped in case somebody wants some.
Mm-hmm. And they do a really good job.
They do a good job. They make good sausage, and we bring it back. It's vacuum sealed. It'll last. I bet it'll last 2 years. Maybe last a little longer than that. And we just take them off and get them killed. Now, we used to have hog killings. You know, we're in the South, and I know most of y'all are too, and you understand what I'm talking about when I say hog killing, where you had the whole neighborhood come join in. But in the old days, they'd help with our hog killing. We go help their hog killing. Well, now we're about the only one that has one.
Okay, with your hand going back and forth, I'm imagining that you're doing a sock puppet, and it doesn't take much to entertain me. Sorry.
Well, now when we have a hog killing, there ain't nobody else. You ain't going to help them with theirs. They want a little, which, you know, it's only fair. Man, come help you clean your pigs. You're going to give them a pack of pork chops. You're going to do this. Well, what we run into, we'd have $100 in the doggone vacuum saver bags or the shrink wrap or the wrapping paper or the tape and feeding everybody dinner. Then you give everybody some pork chops or what you do there. And when you get through, you wouldn't have nothing left and be in the hole. It's kind of like putting up sweet corn. If you get the whole neighborhood to come here and put up sweet corn, you won't have nothing left. By the time you give everybody a little bit. And
He said you keep poking him in the eye. How tall are your finished goat panels?
they're a cow panel.
Hey, how you doing?
They're a cow panel, Travis.
Toad Hill's here. Say hey.
Hey, Toad Hill.
He says popping in for just a minute.
Is a cow panel 54 inches?
I honestly don't know, but I mean,
I honestly don't know. They're
chest high to mean I'm 5'4".
52 inches or 54 inches or.
So,
A big boar goat can't jump them. I will tell you that. A big boar goat, meat goats, they can't jump them. The right big Nubian can jump them, but then the smaller breeds, the Spanish or Alpines or a Nubian nanny most times can't. But a big Nubian Billy or a boar goat can jump out of them. Sheep can't.
They can't jump out of them.
I ain't never had a sheep get out of one.
No.
But you remember when we had the horse trailer, me and John lost them goats down there at Hardee's in Williamston that time.
Oh, yeah.
Where we were at.
They got out of the horse trailer. They jumped out the hole. The little bar at the top, they got out.
Yeah, that's a funny story.
At Hardee's.
That's a funny story. We went down the country and got some goats. And coming back, they jumped out the doggone trailer. We were in Hardee's eating. We looked out the window, they were eating the bushes outside of Hardee's.
How'd you get them called back?
They come from Keith, and they were pets. Andrew made pets out of them. We walked out there and grabbed them, threw them back in the trailer.
Well, you know, not that these aren't ours, but where I work at, across the street is a little tiny, like homestead. They have some goats and chickens
They
and
are,
stuff,
Gigi.
but they're kind of in town. We're right on the edge of being in town.
The only thing I've ever seen to keep a goat in completely was the freezer. I ain't never had one get back out the freezer. Other than that, I've had them get out.
Yeah. Well, the goats come and visit us at school all the time. All the time. These goats get out and they come over across the street. They cross the road and come over and visit us at the school. It's kind of funny.
And yes, Mead family, we tend a little over an acre. We tend a little bit of over an acre in bedded rows, and then we put the tomatoes in planters. Yep, Travis, goats at Hardee's. We were sitting there eating it. One walked up right to the window. We're right here by the window. He walks up and looks in the window and goes, meh. And we went, oh, crap.
Well, every time the goats from across the road.
Hey, there's living a
Living a
dream.
dream. We haven't seen you in a long time. They call me. The office calls me and asks me, can I go out there and run the goats off because everybody else is scared of them.
I believe that, Toad Hill. All the sheep I've ever had have been big, heavy, grown sheep. I ain't never had much trouble with them jumping, but I've had goats. We had a goat one time, you don't think this is a lie, was in about a 5.5 foot fence. And that joker jumped the fence, run down the top of it now. The 2x6. He run down that 2x6 and jumped out and took off.
How's Paul and the kids?
I've been watching. They ain't putting up videos like they were. They cut back a little bit putting up videos.
Well, she said she's usually working, so she's got a lot to do. Busy. Do you still have your online company, your soaps and stuff?
Did I answer all the questions?
I'm having a hard time keeping up.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Living a Dream.
Yeah, it really boggles my mind that they have a summer Christmas over there. They're in the middle of summer, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. It's hot at Christmas there.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot at Christmas too. It's
Yes.
70.
It's supposed to be 63 Christmas Eve and 70 on Christmas Day.
But goats ain't like that, Toad Hill. A goat can be as big as a goat will get. And
44 Celsius. I
that's
don't know.
that's over 105, I think. That's like ungodly hot.
Oh my goodness.
Everything we got to cross it over on. Well,
go swimming on Christmas.
no, that one there ain't got that foolish metric mess on it.
Foolish metric mess. Yeah, it definitely would beach weather here. Havaranda has become a huge bully. Any advice on teaching him some manners?
What now?
He jumps the fence and rams us.
What does that now?
A ram has become a huge bully and jumps the feet. And,
He ain't gonna like it. I tell him how to do it, but he ain't gonna like it. He ain't gonna like it. You probably ain't gonna like it. If I was about a 5 foot piece of 2x4 busting across the hill with it harder, you can't try to kill it.
Aw. Y'all have some very sandy soil where y'all live. I noticed that in the fence.
Well, depends on where you at.
We have sandy up here on top of the hill, and then at the bottom of the hill we have black land.
And then we got some hard things like rock.
Yeah, and that stuff it takes pickaxe to dig a hole through it. It's bad
I should have
stuff.
put a digging bar in that video, but I didn't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you had to use with them pole diggers when you can't get through it. You use a digging bar, you chisel out the bottom. And then ain't much slower.
We don't really have any red clay here, do we?
Yeah.
I thought we had
Yeah,
white
we
clay.
have red clay. Depends on where you at.
Well, we have white clay too.
We have white clay here, but we have red clay around here. Depends on where you at. But we got our land switches from that beach sand to black mud. That's right, Geek. You don't need it to sand.
Well, does it have anything to do with the runoff? Because it's at the bottom of the hill.
Do what now?
Does it have anything to do with a runoff? Because it's at the bottom of a hill.
What, hard pan?
No, the black land.
That was probably a pond
Oh.
2,000 years ago.
Okay.
Or the bottom of the creek. Or we had a goat one time that would attack you. And
Yeah, go ahead and tell him how to fix the ram. Because he's a big.
he broke my grandmama's arm, big Billy goat. And believe it or not, the worst I've ever been hurt by anything was by a Billy goat. All these cows and
And a
hogs
rabbit.
and rabbits and goats hurt me worse than anything else. I had a big bore Billy. I mean, a big bore Billy. And I reached across the feed trough one day and grabbed him. And every other goat I've ever grabbed in my life pulled back. And that fool jumped and
Told
butted
you
me.
so it was bad for the flock.
Well, it is. It'll make them all crazy. One crazy one will make them all crazy. The same with a cow. Now,
Well,
with a cow, you're going to have one crazy one. If you ain't got the two, one of them's going to be crazy. But
That's what I said. We got a crazy cow.
I think it's the herd mentality. I think they draw straws. One of them's got to be the flighty one to keep them all safe. And
That hussy tried to run me over the other night. She tried to run the truck over me over and tried to get out. And, I mean, she's crazy.
good night, Mike. What was Mike saying about the red clay?
That he has red clay on his property.
If you let it rain a little bit, it makes it a whole lot easier to dig. And when it's dry, it's easier to dig with the hole diggers when it's wet. It's easier to dig with the pick
Merry
ball when it's
Christmas,
dry.
Mike. Good night.
And Merry Christmas. Yeah, you're right, Toad Hill. But we didn't know what to do with this Billy. It was a full-blooded Billy. My daddy drove way off somewhere and got. We couldn't kill him. And he bit my grandmama. I didn't know a goat would bite you, but he bit her. I mean, bit her and drew blood, bit her chuck out of her.
I ain't never heard of a
He
goat
done it.
biting like that.
And he'd stand up and fall on you.
On his back hind legs?
Yeah, stand on his back hind legs. He'd do it when you weren't looking. He wouldn't do it when his back was turned to him.
Who's that? Say, hey, y'all.
That's Mary Carter.
Hey, Mary, how you doing?
I think Mary's new.
Yeah. Mary, we on the live we try to get everybody to introduce herself. Nothing really personal, just about where you are and what you're into, and everybody kind of just socializes, gets to know one another.
Well, we don't like nothing mean either, to be honest with you. I respect our bull, but he's never been. The only time he's aggressive, he's a little bit overprotective of a calf.
Yeah.
So when you go to work a calf, you got to do something.
And if the other cows are in heat, don't go out there. That's just rule of thumb, because he's kind of stupid acting when.
Yeah, he's not aggressive when they're in heat, but he's so beside himself,
he'll start running around and jumping and.
He'll hurt you not meaning to, I guess. You'd be a collateral damage.
Yeah.
Especially Jake and Darlene, I don't want them around him, you know.
If you ever start seeing him show his teeth, then
that lip curling thing to do.
Yeah, when he shows his teeth, you stay away from him, because he'll start running around and jumping. It doesn't care if you're standing there or not. He's going to jump on you.
Yeah, preacher, I didn't see you comment just then. They going away on the phone, but they do that here too. We got red clay and pea gravel here to have mines, whatever they call them, where they, especially down on the river, they'll be mining sand over here, and over here they'll be mining. Our land changes pretty, you know. I mean, we got all kinds right around here. We got sand hills and clay hills and black mud, and we're pretty much anything you want except rocks. You're hard pressed to find a rock. It's set up in a hole. You dig a hole and find rocks, but you don't find anything on top of the ground.
Except for the ones we put there.
Yeah, Beaver Creek. I seen my daddy do stuff like that too. We had a cow make me mad up here one day. I didn't hit her with nothing.
Knocked her
But
flat.
I told her she couldn't run me over no more.
He knocked her flat.
I didn't knock her flat. I flipped her flat.
Well, she still hit the ground.
I grabbed her mouth and her ear, turned her a twist. She went feet up, but she never tried to run me over again. She was actually trying to hurt me.
Yeah.
For no reason. It ain't like I was messing with her cow. She just wanted to be that big black cow that causes all the problems.
YouTube. South Central Arkansas have chickens in a garden, and
We're glad to have you, Mary.
absolutely.
Jump into conversation, get to know everybody. We're not a channel building live, I guess.
What was that one? Oops.
What did you do, woman?
I just touched one.
Well, don't do that.
Okay.
That was Beaver Creek talking about the milk cow. But we're not a channel building live, but we're building a homestead community. We want everybody to get to know everybody. We want everybody to help everybody.
Protective and mean are two different things.
That's
for
right,
sure.
too. This cow's mean. This cow's not protective. Our bull's protective.
Yeah.
The cow is mean. She's just a strumpet. I mean, I hate to say it. She's mean at the feed trough. She's mean
She
at
bullies
hay
the
bale.
other cows.
She's mean at the water trough. She's just mean.
She won't let nobody else eat when she eats. She headbutts them, and I mean,
She's mean to us. She's mean to the other cows.
I'm really scared one of these days she's going to either run me over or kick me in the head. I just feel like it's coming. One of these days, she's just crazy.
And if her sister, she had a sister that was the other way around. She had a sister was just a baby.
She was the sweetest thing ever.
She was a big puppy.
You could get on her and ride her back, I bet you.
And she got sick and died if that hadn't happened.
Hey, Patch of Heaven, how you doing?
Hey, Patch Heaven. We'd have sold her. That big black cow, that big half Holstein cow out there would be gone. And she's gonna be gone anyway.
The difference between a protective animal and a mean animal, I mean a crazy animal.
Well, there's some things you know just common sense. Don't trust your boar. Don't trust your bull. Don't trust your billy.
Yeah, because our boar, the one we have now, is starting to get more like the old boar. And he was really aggressive, and he's just starting to get.
Well, males can get aggressive. I mean, that's just.
And it worries me because he's getting big. He's pretty big. He's really big. He's bigger than I am. He stands up on his hind legs. He's taller than I am, which is not saying a whole lot because I'm short, but still scary when that thing's looking you eye to eye. James Daughtry, how are you doing?
Good to meet you, James. Welcome to the live. We're doing a homestead fellowship thing. Everybody needs to get to know everybody. You got to tell everybody just a little bit about yourself. No personal information. We don't want to steal your identity. And we don't talk about politics.
Basically where you are and what you're kind of into. You know, like chickens
just some general
gardening,
information. You know, what your interests are or something. You know.
And we all just kind of sit back and chat.
We don't want your mother's maiden name or your social security number or your phone number. Or,
or what your first pet was. None of that stuff. Yeah. Ha! I understand that, Geeky.
Well, Geeky, we can't say enough. The most dangerous thing on the farm was rabbits. I've lost more blood to a rabbit.
I had a slit that went from my wrist all the way down to about right here from a rabbit. One rabbit. One crazy.
I believe that, baby.
And all of them would bite you and scratch you. And everybody talking about, oh, we love our rabbits. They're so sweet. We didn't have those kind of rabbits.
Well, we did find this out. The boys.
Game roosters and hogs from Alabama.
All right, we raise hogs and we got some games. We ain't gonna say we raise games. We got some old games running around the yard eating scraps.
We have feral games.
We have feral games.
They didn't start out that way. They just kind of ended up that way. Mixo? What's a mixo?
You're gonna have to elaborate, leaving the dream, because we have it. We don't call it that.
Yeah, because we've never heard mixo.
Well, we figured this out. We're talking about rabbits. Well, they figured out boy rabbits are sweet and nice. They're the opposite of everything else. Hey, there's Robin.
Hey, how are you doing? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Robin.
It's a rabbit disease.
I don't know if we do or not. We have rabbits get colic, or used to have rabbits get colic.
Hey, Tyler Stroud, how you doing? Wait a minute, Tyler Stroud, don't you know them from here?
Yeah, I know, Tyler. How you doing? How you been doing, Tyler? I don't know, Tyler. You had to ask Trevor that one. I got Rhode Island Reds and Delawares. But
speaking of chickens, we had one of our older chickens pass away today, and that was kind of sad.
Yeah, so somebody asked me one time, said, "How can you kill those poor defenseless little rabbits?" I said, "Man, if them rabbits had tore you up bad as they tore me up, you'd enjoy it."
They weren't defenseless. They had switchblades and bite. They would bite so bad. I mean, they'd get hold of your hands and wouldn't let go. You'd be holding a rabbit up and yeah. They're bad snapping turtles.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of the rabbits. But to be honest with you, Darlene won't eat rabbit. That's what we have, is Rexes and New Zealand's, me.
We had mini Rex.
Mini Rex.
Mini Rex, yeah.
I think we might have had a Californian too. I don't know. We do everything too big. We're going to start raising rabbits instead of getting a doe rabbit and a butt rabbit. We decided we were going to just go into raising rabbits. You know, we went and built rabbit cages and rabbit pens and
I should have took this as a big red flashing warning sign When I went to get my first rabbit, I was gonna get one rabbit.
And
The
what
guy,
would give us the whole litter?
he gave me 5 rabbits, and I'm like,
Buy one, get 4 free.
yeah, that's how it was. And he did. Did he even charge us? Did he give them to all
He
of
gave
us?
us all of them.
Yeah, he gave us all of them.
And the cage.
Didn't charge us a thing. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not
That
what
should
we
have been a
wanted.
tip off that there was no market for rabbits.
Yeah. And then I wanted to go into, because I believed everybody about how sweet and wonderful the rabbits were. No, they lie. Then I said, okay, well, everybody wants lion head rabbits, so we'll start with lion head rabbits. And I had some
Paid some
beautiful,
dear money for some
I
lion head
mean, purebred, papered lion head rabbits. Had one that was solid white, had some solid black ones, absolutely gorgeous. And they weren't sweet.
Well, you couldn't give them away either. Nobody would
Yeah.
buy them. That was the big problem.
That we even let some loose, and we enjoyed watching them in the yard till
So they dug the barn out.
the barn.
They
fell down.
tunnel, destroy the world.
They tunneled the barn, and then the blade of the barn fell down, and the barn was sitting like this. Yeah, not good. So the rabbit thing was not.
So we just didn't. I ain't telling y'all not to get rabbits, but we did not. We did not. No, but we couldn't sell them. She didn't want to eat them.
And honestly, I think you have to spend a whole lot more time with them than we did, because we go out there and mess with them some.
Well, we were trying not to make pets out of them in case we were going to eat them.
Yeah,
and then,
you only put. We just didn't have the time. If you got plenty of time to play with them, you might have a better look.
well, the truth is, I probably knew better because my daddy and my uncle raised rabbits commercially, small scale, when I was a little boy. They had, 50 does and raised rabbits to sell. But my uncle had somebody that would buy all of them. He carried them for a set price, and then they sold a bunch of baby bunnies at Easter. And they had a market for them, but we just never could establish a market.
Yeah, I think we
eat wild rabbit, a pet rabbit, or
I don't think so. I'm not into.
meat family. That's a good point. Some things will sell in some places, and some won't. We're too far out of town to sell pet rabbits.
Yeah.
If we were in town or took them to the right place to sell them, we might could have done it.
We've thought about becoming a place where people go to offer stuff like that. But
well, tell them, picture my store idea.
Okay, he has the idea of doing like a.
We want honest input. If you don't think it'll work, don't just go, oh yes.
Well, this is a business venture that we are thinking about. Let me get where I can. We're talking about having a little store that we do homemade soaps, and we do the fresh pork, and maybe some processed rabbit, some feed. If we have a market for it.
So we make a little bit of feed,
Okay. Doing let's see, what else we were gonna put in there?
Any homesteady,
homesteady stuff. Make it a location.
Sell stuff we raise, stuff we grow, stuff other people won't sell in there.
Can't get much for pet rabbit here.
Yeah, you can't get them away here.
Mary said that her mom collects soaps. My aunt makes soaps, and she is really, she's really talented. But you have to have time for it, and she hasn't had time to sit down and teach me. She's talked it through on the phone. I'm working on it. Also, like laundry detergent, homemade lotions, and pretty much anything that you can do.
Anything the state let us sell. Explain to them about the regulations.
We have certain regulations that we can't sell. I can do my pickled okra and stuff like that, but I can't sell it because I have Daisy.
You can't have a dog in the
Can't
house.
have a
and
dog
let
in the
them
house. It doesn't matter if the dog doesn't eat, come anywhere near it or whatever. You just can't have a dog in the house. Sell good apple pie. That's a good idea. They have a little country store run by the Amish that is 45 minutes away. I can't pretend like I'm Amish to sell anything.
Well, we close now.
Yeah, he's Mennonite. But it's an idea. We've thought about starting off one of those like little metal shop type deals in
Just something small.
something small to see if it would grow.
We thought it might would make a destination thing. We
Yeah.
could do destination shopping there.
We have one that's not too far away. They only operate for like a month out of the year, but they make enough in that month to stay open to live the rest of the year. And it's a light destination. It's Meadows Lights, and it's only an hour away from us, maybe. But they do that much business that they live off of that all year. Oh, liquid apple pie, Beaver Creek. Come on now.
Well, I got some of that if you want.
He can arrange it, but we would get
I know.
arrested.
What is it they used to say? I know a fella.
Yeah. We got a fella that knows a fella that knows another fella. Yeah. We can't sell it though in a little store. That would be.
You sell
Bad.
that back of it.
Y'all
You don't
stop.
tell nobody.
Y'all stop. You're gonna get us arrested. We ain't even done it yet. Lord, they're gonna arrest us on what?
Conspiracy to sell illegal alcohol.
Conspiracy. There you go.
They can't make it stick. They can't make it stick last time.
Oh hush. Homemade. Do you? I don't know if Living Dream wants to know what liquid apple pie is, and what's the best way to tell without telling her? There's only. Couldn't see. Wait a minute. They couldn't see what it was. You stuck it too close. See this? That's corn cob.
I'm not telling you back.
It's empty. Now too many people go, oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Yeah.
That's what we ought to make everybody for Christmas.
Robert said that we need more country stores with local goods like that. And everybody was going, oh, that apple pie thing sounds good.
Well, I know somebody knows how to make it. We ain't got none, do we?
No, we don't have any.
You sure?
I hope so.
That apple pie's dangerous. You remember that pig I cooked that time?
Yeah, we just got married. I remember.
That was for our wedding reception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which hot apple cider would also be something that would be really cool.
And you won't go to jail for selling that.
Yeah, they are saying, oh yeah, sell it out the back door, Great.
Y'all do realize we're in North
Do
Carolina,
not
right?
give him any ideas.
That make you renounce your citizenship here if you can't make
Beaver
that
Creek
money.
said you can sell it there. Sam sells real good stuff there.
Yeah, that's good liquor. That's got to be inspected. And
Yeah, they do have it. We've noticed there's a new legal. They're selling that it's homemade, but it's not really homemade. I missed that comment. My boys starred in the movie. Okay, y'all have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for dropping in.
they jumped out.
Mary Carter.
Thank you for coming.
Yep, thank you for coming. We enjoyed it.
Well, we're in East North Carolina, y'all. I mean, they make the mess around here. You can't really lie about it.
I don't mean you have to say you're going to sell it.
You know, it's always been hard to make a living around here. And if you figure out how to make one, they'll lock you up for selling it. Always has been that way. Corn $5 a bushel or $50 a gallon. You figure that out pretty easy. What?
You'll get us in trouble. We ain't
No.
done nothing. Lord. We will get arrested for no reason.
Get demonetized for the first video. I ain't thought about that.
It's his fault.
Well, if they do, they do. Oh well. Can't help it now. Have they popped any ads up in this thing while we are been up here?
Thank you, Mary.
We're glad to have you, Mary. Join in the next one.
Merry Christmas. It's just a Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Mary. Again, we're glad to have you. Well, Geeky, this destination,
No ads. Good.
well, that's good.
Just the first one at the beginning. I think that little short one they said is there. That's good.
Cracklins, Beaver Creek. Some Cracklin. I bet Cracklins would sell
That's
good.
what I was going to tell you. I was asking
Cracklins
what
would sell
would be a good
good.
thing to send.
That's right, Travis. Cracklins would sell good.
Cracklins. And
No, actually, I don't, Toad Hill. That ain't popular here.
I'll tell you later. I can't think of it right now.
Apple and peach is what they want that sells so good here. I was on one night. Well, I don't know, Geeky. I ain't gonna say that. I don't know.
Peach is deadly.
Yeah, peach can be.
Peach is special.
That's what we were hoping to need, fam, was they just put one little short one at the beginning. Oh, okay. Okay, Beaver Creek. That explains that, because when I seen them, it's because I jumped in late, I think. And we don't know how this stuff works. We just guessing. I sit here and picked it with my finger, made it bleed. What are we talking about?
Well, the little store. What we can
Oh,
sell.
yeah. Well, destination shopping. I don't know if that's the right word for it or not. But,
Well, there's one that's on the other side of Goldsboro.
yeah, Beaver Creek, you are wealthy of ideas. Nah, jerky would be good, too. Jerky would be real jerky, good jerky, not this mashed together mom didn't mess they sell at the store.
Yeah. But there's a store on the other side of Goldsboro, which is like the next town over. That is like a general store destination type deal. I think it's because it's dying. The battery's gone. I see you're down to 7%. They call them farm gates, but
we got to have a tablet. You can't read the comments, have you?
it is like set up for the wealthy people. I mean, that's all. And they do homemade ice cream, and they do homemade milkshakes.
Yeah, Brent, Sydney, I understand that. I believe that. You ain't never told a lie.
Did you hear that they do homemade ice cream and homemade milkshakes there at that store too?
Where we don't.
I'm talking about the general store. That's the name of it. And on the other side of Goldsboro, it's like a specialized thing that you're talking about.
Okay, we ain't buffering. It's just we're buffering on the tablet.
Because the tablet's dying. The battery's
dying. Well, it ain't
dying
dying now. I don't know. This whole internet thing, I can't make heads or tails of it. There ain't nobody in this whole county would have ever believed I'd have been on the internet for any reason.
No.
I wish I'd have bet some folks before I started this YouTube channel. If I'd have won me some money. Or I ain't supposed to bet. You ain't supposed to bet. But I wish I had done it one time in my life. I wish I had told everybody I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. No, you ain't bet me.
Well,
watch.
From what they told me, they bet that you would never got married again.
Yeah, I still got collecting on some of them.
Well, you and John made one about after we got married. We wouldn't be together, 6 months?
Well,
he betted on how long we'd stay together.
Well, let's be honest about something. Have I had that good of luck being married?
Well, we're not going there. Yep, homemade ice cream, beef jerky, all that sounds really good.
What about the pickled okra? We made some
pickled okra.
You made some pickled okra.
Well, what we talked about was having the front of it, the store and the setup, and then having like a little kitchenette in the back.
See, because we got to have a separate
Living we are so tickled that we got to see you and catch up a little bit. You have a great Christmas. Tell Paul that we asked about him because we like Paul. We think he's cool. And have a Merry Christmas.
Did pigs ever have any baby pigs?
Did you ever have any baby pigs before you go? Chris asked.
If they did, I missed the video.
I don't know.
They done go on, ain't it?
She said, "Will do." Yes, they do have baby pigs. How many?
Did they do a video on it?
Did you do a video on it? Come over here where I can hear you. He's after the Hostess cupcake thingies. I'm not gonna tell him the name this time. You got on me last time for calling the name of them. They're the Hostess cupcake thingies that have a bad name. She had 4 in the litter. She was a runt, and 2 got crushed.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, could you eat them in the comments. That was the craziest thing I ever heard in my life.
The smushed ones?
Yeah, the dead baby pigs when they could eat them.
Oh, that's nasty.
It was in the comments. I swear it was.
Oh
Ask me
man,
again, they say
some
that.
people are crazy. Chris said that somebody asked you if you can eat the dead babies. That's horrible.
Yeah, I might be wrong, but I asked her, didn't they say tell her something like that?
And she said, yeah, it was in it. And she did a video, and yes, it
Yeah, I
was.
saw that video.
Yep.
I forgot it, but I saw it. Yeah.
That's nasty.
But tell her about what I told her about you got it. You can't put no bedding in there, and you got to have somewhere for your pigs to get away from you. That's
Yeah.
a common problem.
He puts around in our brooding. Is it called a brooding barn?
A ferret house.
Ferret house. He puts an extra board around 2 walls, and then one wall has like almost like a bench size place where they can get up and under it, but the mama pig can't get in there, and that's keeping her where she can still do her thing.
They ain't
But
shut in there. They can go in now.
they can go in and out because one side is like got the opening in a bar wall so that you could, if you needed to, you could take it down and get in there, and you know.
Put a heat lamp over there to draw the pigs to it. Makes you won't
And there's a heat lamp over on the area that has the we'll do a video. She said that we will need 100% do that next time. We need to do a video on the inside of the ferret house and show them how
pigs getting mashed is the thing.
how that they can get up and under on those bars, and the mama, she can still lay down and push up against it, but that wall is built
That
so
6
that
to
she
8
won't
inches will
get,
save a lot of them.
won't get right on the wall. She won't actually touch the wall. She'll be like this far from the wall. So then a baby can get.
Now, sometimes they'll flop right down on them. Ain't nothing you do about that.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just can't help
But a
it.
lot of times they get pinned up against the walls. What happened to them?
I want to try a cabin for rent and have a huge farm. Hold on. I'm sorry. I missed. It went away before I got to read it. And have farm animals where city folk might go over. You know, we talked about that. When we first got, one was crushed during labor. Yeah. You can't get out there and mess with them when they're in labor. Ours, she about eat Chris, and she's pet. She's his pet. And she was not going to have anything to do with
People
it.
say they won't get up when they're in labor. You worry about it, they'll get up.
Yeah, she did. She won't give in.
But she laid down in the house wrong. She had her butt
Yep.
pushed up against the wall. I had to get her to move. The pigs couldn't come out. I had to get her to move. You know.
Well, the problem with having the animals, Beaver Creek, is the insurance. You have to have outrageous amount of insurance to just in case something
You
happens.
can't get a permit to have a pet in the zoo here no more. Cause of salmonella.
Well, we really wanted to do that. We wanted to do the whole petting zoo and have a destination. This was way before YouTube. Years ago, and that's when we still had a donkey and mule and the few goats and
Pet, all of it.
all of them were pets. All of them were really tame, except for the mule. I think that she probably might have been a problem. But they said that we'd have to have at least $1 million worth of insurance, and it was outrageous. I mean,
We got 200,000 worth now.
yeah, because we have was it a deadly animal?
Dangerous animal.
Dangerous
right,
animal. We have a dangerous animal now because we have a bull. Scale is closed. Better get okay. Toad Hill. Merry Christmas, and I hope you get home for Christmas.
We might do another live. We might do a Christmas Eve live.
No,
Why not?
because we're gonna be at my family's on Christmas Eve.
Huh.
Every year.
Keep it short.
Yep.
Really?
We do it every year.
Come on, man.
You come on. You already knew that. You knew it was coming.
Wow. Okay. I'll go. So I'll go.
Well, you might have to do Christmas Day late when people are tired and they've eaten so much they'll sit back and do a live.
Well, ask them what they think.
Y'all want to do a Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? Well, it'll be too late by the time we got back from a Christmas Day night. That would be it. Christmas Day night live. Y'all think that would be cool? Would you be in on it? You got a hamster style having pigs now? Right now? Okay. Well, you go pretend to that. He went out the door. I don't know where he went. I have no clue. No idea where he went. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to check on such and such. He just walked out. What does everybody want for Christmas? That's what I want to know. What do y'all want? We're supposed to do a video on what the perfect Christmas would be. And I don't know.
What? What is this?
I asked them what they want for Christmas.
Well, who wants? We ain't done it. We're going to have to do our Christmas giveaway for old Christmas.
Old Christmas is January 6th.
Yeah. Tell them about that. We're going to do a Christmas giveaway for old Christmas.
We are going to do a giveaway. We've been wanting to do a giveaway, but we're going to have to do it for old Christmas. Or either we'll do it on our live on Christmas night. Y'all think a live on Christmas Day?
I don't think nobody will watch it.
No, they're saying that if we did it on Christmas Day evening, they'd be okay with it, but not Christmas Eve. And I'm not okay with Christmas Eve either.
Well, I was an excuse not to go to Dudley.
Suck it up. We're going to go to Dudley. We're going to go every year. We know we're going to go. We're going to go.
Let me go claim my pistol then. We got to go to Dudley.
You can wait till tomorrow. You got a few days yet. Christmas Day evening.
All right, we'll do that. We can do that. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
We might even have
And
it on
we
the
could do
computer.
our giveaway then. Or at least not necessarily do the actual giveaway part, but we can
We got to figure out some way to enter in the giveaway.
Oh.
We ain't never done that. I mean, what we're going to do the live and say, think of a number between 1 and 100. Whoever gets closest. I mean, we got to come up with some way to...
Well, how they do those trivia ones. I like the trivia ones. We could do Christmas trivia. Who was the smallest who in Whoville?
Ain't nobody knows that.
Who was the smallest who in Whoville? Do y'all know that? Let's see if they know that.
I bet you don't even know that.
I know exactly who the smallest who in Whoville was.
Who?
I'm not telling them. I'm waiting to see if they know. But I know Whoville.
They was who's want that tall.
I know my Whoville.
They was who's want that tall.
The smallest who in
Riding
Whoville.
around in 202 head of roller skate. So who was it? I seen that movie twice.
Robert Lane knows.
Who was it?
He said Cindy, but it's Cindy with a C. Cindy Lou Who.
Was not the smallest who in Whoville.
I said who she was.
No, she was not. They
She
was who's
was-
want that tall.
No more than 2.
2 years old. Not 2 inches tall. They was who's want 2
2
inches
years
tall.
old, yes.
You ever read the book?
Yes, I do. A lot. I read it every year.
Somebody's gonna Google it and answer. You hide what?
Cindy Lou Who.
I don't think that's right. Because they was who's riding around in little toy cars. Won't that big?
You watched the movie too many times.
It was in the book too. I think.
You think?
Well, I don't know. It's been a long time since I read Dr. Seuss the Grinch the book.
My book is at school. I left it, but I was going to say I do have the. Actually, I probably have the digital.
I ain't never read
downloaded.
it because I wanted to. I put it to you like that.
I read it a lot. Thank you very much.
Had a Whoville display in the town.
Our
I bet that was
town-
cool.
Where I need to go there. I love the Grinch.
Well, me and family told us where they were at, and I forgot.
I want to see the Whoville display. You gonna take me to see the Whoville display?
Probably not.
Why not?
I'm sure it's too far away. You know, I got about a 15-mile radius.
I know. Your head's cut off again. I have to keep moving this thing to get your head in there.
I wish we could get that screen wiped off so you won't worry. That's worrying me. I got.
Maybe I'm just blurry today. What is it that they say in the Twilight Zone? Do not adjust your screen.
Don't know if you spoke to.
Southwest Virginia. That's not that far.
No, it really ain't. But it's out of my 15-mile radius.
Come on.
It's actually right good ways, me family. We're in eastern North Carolina. We're right
No
around.
more than 3 hours. Yeah, about 3 hours.
Y'all ain't seen what I drive.
We take my car.
Of course, I'll tell you one thing it will do. It don't matter where you're going. If you drive my old truck, you can go ahead and get there.
That's for sure. That
You
thing.
can be going to a root canal. You'll be glad to get there.
How many do you have ever seen those weight loss things? You put the great big belt around your butt and you stand and you go. That's how y'all feel. Yes, we are. We are about Benson. 30 minutes from Benson.
Not very far. No.
30, 45 minutes from Benson. Yeah.
Maybe
Actually,
45 minutes.
we're
Depends on
probably
who's driving.
45 minutes. Yeah.
We got family.
Um, Well, that's kind of iffy because we do have some other attractions around here that's kind of similar to what we were talking about. There's a place that's out in the middle of nowhere, a little bit north from us, that is a creamery. They're a big dairy. Mary Beth Miguel. Hey, my name is Eddie, and hold on. And first time in live, and I just watched your channel and on the pigs and hogs. Well,
Welcome.
Eddie,
Glad to have you.
welcome to have you. And usually we ask everybody to tell a little bit about themselves, kind of like where you're from, what you're kind of farming you're into, or and we just socialize. We just kind of hang out and have a
No
chat.
politics.
No politics.
We're a
But,
homestead channel. People come to us to escape the rigors of turmoil and modern
let's
American
see.
politics.
Email is homesteadintheharway@gmail.com.
Tell them to scroll up. It's in
It's
there.
scrolled up. It's on the. They live in Florida.
Hey, Geeky's we got two guys.
Yeah,
in Florida.
Geeky's in Florida. Geeky's our well, he's probably our main moderator and our tech guy.
He's our
Yeah.
tech guy. And he's good at it too.
He says he's got Robert Lane says he's got friends in Benson and have attended several mule days. Great
Yeah,
place.
mule days. Yeah.
Mule days. I heard they were changing some things with mule days, that you couldn't have your mules out and on the roads or something anymore.
I don't know.
I'm like, you can't have mule days without having the horses and the mules. Can't do it. It's not the same.
We're mule people.
Yeah.
Or I am.
Well, he had a donkey and we got a mule. Not long after we got married.
We had a working donkey. A
We
big
had-
donkey.
We had
We
a
had a
big
mule-sized
donkey.
donkey.
And he was tough. He was a little old and set in his ways, and
And one old one that got him.
well, Chris had already had him 20 years or more. And then we got this pretty little mule, and he fell head over heels in love. But she was the meanest little thing. She was tiny. She was half donkey, half Shetland pony, right?
Son, she was pony size.
And
Little pony size.
little bitty thing, beautiful colors.
Palomino.
She was Palomino. Had this long blonde hair, long blonde mane, and she would kick you in the teeth. She'd kick you in the teeth and not think nothing of it.
She just kicked. She aimed.
She aimed. She was tough, and she'd bite you if you got close enough. She'd bite you. She was mean. She was not the type that you want to make into a pet.
I had a good friend loved her to death. He thought she was thing. He liked me.
Well, some people do like animals that are kind of rough like that. I don't care for them. She was just too much for me. I was scared to get around her. I mean, terrified. I'd sneak up on her to feed her. I mean, seriously. I didn't want anything to do with her because I just knew she was going to keep me in the mouth and knock all my teeth out.
She's a little dangerous.
Yeah, and Chris is like, oh, ain't she cute? She's kicking until she made contact.
Well, it didn't really. Well, I don't know.
He had feet-sized bruises on his chest. I mean, seriously.
I don't know. If she'd have hit you in the face, it'd been bad. She kicked a couple of my cow's teeth out.
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing to walk around the couch off, find teeth laying around the feet off. She kicked.
And I'm surprised Jack, because she'd kick Jack like 10 times a day or more.
Well, he liked it.
That's creepy.
He was in love.
Majorly in love like that. Creepy love. You know, scary, stalker type. But anyway, poor Jack. He'd follow her anywhere. He really would. About this far behind her. Just enough room that he won't quite touching her. You know, when you do that whole brother thing, he's touching me. No, I'm not. There's that much room. I'm not touching him.
Well, he was long, but
yep.
We played a mean trick.
Oh, you could sell knives in your shop.
Yeah, we thought about that too. Well, we got.
And the shop might actually pay for a decent forge. Those are expensive.
Yeah. Well, it's one of them things. I don't do a lot of blacksmith. I do blacksmith work at Spurs, and it don't pay that good. It just ain't worth spending a bunch of money on equipment to do it, you know. And I despise coal and charcoal, because you got to start
and
a fire.
other metal work. We could do the horseshoe stuff and
Well, that's the bad thing. Nothing nobody ever tells you about a coal forge is you got to start a coal fire. And it costs a certain amount of money to start that fire if you're doing a $5 job or if you're doing a $500 job. It costs the same amount of coal to get it up, you know.
Yeah, but you need to go ahead and plan out that you're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8 jobs this day, small stuff, and then maybe one big thing. Or
well, it don't work like that. I never know what I'm going to do from one day to the next. I do stuff as people come here and ask for it.
Yeah, well.
Travis is going to be our store consultant because he's got the ideas on that.
Yeah, he's coming up with a bunch of good stuff. We could go ahead and stock our shelves, start making stuff.
Well, we got some funny rules here. That's something we try to caution people about. Before you start your little homestead and you're going to try to sell stuff on your homestead, you need to find out what the rules are.
Yeah.
Because they will shut you down. Trust me, the state will make you stop.
Who was it you went and talked to last time?
Well, we got the extension. The local extension office is a good source. You call them, tell them what you want to do, and most of the time they'll shoot straight with you. They'll tell you what the law is, what they enforce, what they don't enforce, what you can get away with, what you can't get away with. They'll tell you the truth.
We started doing the farmers market, and they were the ones that were telling us what we could and couldn't do. And it doesn't matter if you're selling at the farmers market, if you're selling in your own shop. These are regulations that they go by. So.
And the biggest one that got us was you can sell jelly. There's no restriction on selling jelly. There's no restrictions on some things. But if you want to make pickles, and Darlene can knock a pickled okra out of the ballpark. She's just got natural born talent for making pickled okra. Best pickled okra you ever eat. And we give some away, and people come back and want to buy them. I mean, it's just like a golden business opportunity. And they come in and said, nope, can't make pickles. Why can't we make pickles? Because you got a dog in the house. We're pro ag here too, Beaver Creek, but there's just some little quirky rules. We could go outside and build a separate kitchen, and check this out: the dog can go in a separate kitchen. That's fine. But if you got a dog in the house, you can't use your home kitchen to make something to sell.
That's why we were gonna put a little
Except jelly.
kitchenette.
You make all the jelly you want to. But not with a dog in the house.
Little kitchenette, and make the.
Or a cat. You have a cat in the house either.
Well, we wouldn't have a cat in the house anyway. I don't do the cat.
Now I can see the no cat things. Cats get on everything, countertops.
Yeah.
But a Yorkshire Terrier is this tall and goes to beauty parlor more than she does. Clean as a pin.
Yeah.
Can't get on nothing. Can't reach nothing. I just can't see what the problem was. You know. Especially you lock her in the bedroom when you want to make pickles.
And also, if y'all would
You can make them in the yard.
that would help us out a whole lot. That would help a whole lot. Throw Daisy in your prayers a little bit.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt nothing. I'll give you, it wouldn't hurt nothing.
I know that seems like a silly request, but she does mean a whole lot to us.
Yeah, she's kind of like a baby. We wished we could have another baby and we couldn't, so we got a Yorkie. I guess that's about what happened, honestly.
Yeah, and no grandbabies, no babies at all, so she is our baby.
And I've told you this several times. You can't sell milk here. You can't sell butter. You can't sell cheese. There's some other channels telling you can in North Carolina.
You sell eggs, but the other stuff you can't.
You can sell dressed chickens, dressed rabbits. You can sell eggs. You can get a meat handler's license and sell USDA labeled pork and beef. It's got to be stamped. But our slaughterhouse stamps it, so that's not a problem.
And if we had a little store and had a kitchenette in the back of it, we could have freezers in there and put like dressed rabbit and chickens and.
Well, I don't know if I want to mess with.
That,
I don't know if I want to mess with selling dressed chickens.
Yeah, did we tell you that there's a guy that dresses chickens? And thank you very much.
Thank you, meat family. That really does mean a lot to me because we do love this dog. There's no need to lie about it. I can sit here and try to be tough and tell you it won't bother me, but it's worrying me to death. And,
the guy who processes the chickens charges you $5 a chicken. You can buy 2 chickens at the grocery store for $5. I'm like, are you serious? $5 a chicken to process a chicken?
Well, he's got to make money too.
But, yeah, but I mean, I bet he'd get twice as much business.
Well,
if you take it down a little bit.
I bet he sells a lot of chicken pluckers. I bet a lot of people call him and ask him about dressing chickens, and he goes $5 a piece, and they go, okay. And they go on Craigslist and start looking at chicken plucker.
Yeah.
I bet is what happens.
You can skin them too. He learned that. He could skin them.
Well, we never skinned that growing up, but if you want to dress a chicken fast, you skin it. You know.
Have skinless chicken.
And I skin a chicken. I'd be through skinning all of it before you scald and pluck 5 even with a chicken plucker. I mean, you can pull the hide off them like a rabbit. I mean, you skin it fast. But you got skinless chicken. And if you're frying it, that's probably not a good thing. If you're going to make chicken pastry or chicken salad or something you're probably going to throw the skin away anyway, we really can't tell no difference. And like these little game roosters we got out here, we get way too many of. That's the best thing to do with this. Hang them up on a nail and skin him.
Oh man, I saw on one of the homesteading websites today people that were skinning rabbits and pulling it off all in one piece.
That's a wild rabbit. You can't hardly do that on a tame rabbit.
These were huge. They looked like those
Oh, they were taking the hide off in one piece.
Just.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
They were like, what do they call them? The giant Flemish or
yeah, Flemish giants. Yeah, I think that's right. Like I said, we ain't really rabbit people. That was something we found out when we had rabbits. Rabbit people are tough.
Yeah, and they are protected. Don't speak bad about rabbits. Well, we just didn't have a good experience with rabbits. I'm sorry.
Well, the thing that got me was they asked me, what kind of rabbits do you have? I don't know, brother. They're just rabbits. They're not just rabbits.
There's no such thing as just a rabbit. Yeah, they were snooty.
Man. They crossed up 7 ways from Sunday. They're mongrel rabbits. What do you want me to tell you?
And they're digging the barn down. Yeah. We were not the snooty rabbit people, and we didn't do.
But I tell you what, I did enjoy though. I did enjoy our free range rabbits while we had them. I got
Yeah, they
watching.
come right up to you. It was so
That was
cute.
nice.
It was like you're in a Disney movie.
I tell you, I went in there one day, the barn sitting like this, literally sitting like this.
Yeah. If they're processed with a stamp.
What we can do, James, is I can sell you a share of a pig. And you need to go to the butcher shop and pick that share up. But selling by the pound, that's right, Mead family. They do have some good rabbit videos. They really. I wish we had watched some of their videos when we had rabbits. Might would have had an easier time though. But I can sell you a pig or a share in a pig, raise it for you, take it to the slaughterhouse, but you need to go pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were mixed up 7 ways from Sunday. They were Rex and New Zealand and California and.
All right, the ones that the guy gave us, the 5 that he just said, here you
had
go.
Some ROP in them too.
We don't even know. I mean, they just kind of like, here's some rabbits. We don't know. They got ears and they got tails. Here you go. They were all different colors. They were.
Some are floppy, some are pricky.
Yeah, we didn't know. Then we actually went out and.
Some of them were ill-natured, some of them were downright
selective.
vicious. I mean, they were just all different kinds of rabbits.
And we got New Zealand and California cross.
Yeah.
And we got mini Rex purebreds.
Good night, Brent, Cindy.
Good night. Merry Christmas. Hopefully we'll be up on Christmas night. Christmas Day night. Yes.
And
we'll
but like I said, there was no market for bunny rabbits. There was no market for meat rabbits. She didn't want to eat them. I mean, it just rabbits were bad fit for us, you know. And honestly, I'm not super crazy about tame rabbit myself. I like wild rabbit, but wild rabbit and tame rabbit don't taste the same.
Geeky's too politically correct.
Oh, he's all right.
We're not politically correct around here.
Couple of prim or proper homestead ladies that sold their own rabbits. Well, they ain't no telling how many I've done Beaver Creek, especially when I was young, and they used to kill 100 at a time. But they had a market for them, you know, they sell them dressed. And I used to hate, there was 2 things I used to hate. I used to hate dressing rabbits, and I used to hate dressing chickens. When I was a little boy, 8, 10, 12 years old, I despised it. That stink, I was just scalding bad on them chickens, it just worried me to death. A hog killing or a cow didn't bother me that bad, just a doggone.
I can't stand them dying. When you kill them and it tears my nerves all to pieces. I mean, literally, I'm not even straight afterwards.
Dispatch their rabbits. I use that word sometimes, Beaver Creek, when I'm trying to be less offensive. I say dispatch. Uh-oh.
Huh, what happened there?
Oh, no.
It reconnected.
Are we still there? Let us know.
Are we? Y'all up there? What happened? We don't know.
Brent and Cindy were having this trouble last night. Says we're buffering over here. Ain't nobody saying nothing. We might be gone.
Huh. It says we got 7 people. There they are. They all came at one time. Same messages, but a whole different time. Well, I hope that we didn't lose anybody.
I don't know. I think we are. But yeah, when I was a little boy, my daddy get a bunch of.
Kiki's like, I didn't touch nothing.
He said he didn't notice nothing.
Oh, we didn't notice nothing. See,
Daddy
it
would
flashes
go.
up and now.
Used to years ago, if you go to hatchery, we had a hatchery right across the highway here, and you go over there. They were hatching egg layers for the chicken houses, commercial chickens, and they give you the roosters, the little bitty roosters. They give to you. I mean, if you wanted 500, you could have them. You know, they're just gonna do something else with them. And my daddy would go get a couple hundred and raise them, and that was our chicken for the year. And then we could get a couple of old ladies in the neighborhood, my mama and grandmama, and they dress half of them one day and half of them the next day. And it looked like it snowed. All these old white chicken house chickens. I don't know what breed they were, leghorns or something. Probably, white 1542. Was probably the breed number on them or something. But it looked like it snowed, and that stinking, scalded, nasty chicken feather smell. I used to despise it.
Imagine.
Well, it was
I've
2 days of it. It was 2 days can't see.
I never
Dressing
had
chickens.
that. I never had that. I never had that experience, and I don't know. I do know that my grandma used to go out there, and every once in a while she'd get a chicken and she'd pluck it.
Well, it was me and Daddy's job to kill them and scald them, and do like the rough plucking, and then the old woman would do the fine plucking. And then there was 2 women there actually dressing them and cutting them up. And then you get them all done, and they'd package them, freeze them, wrap them up, whatever. But it was about 5 head, 2 days, dressed, 200 chickens or 150 or however many you did. Of course, Daddy raised that many because they give one old woman that helped us 25, and give another old woman that helped us 25. And we got with 100 left or whatever. That was back when people worked together. So if you get folks to work together like they used to, you could do a little something. If y'all come help me clean my chickens, and I went and help y'all clean your chickens, and we still did everything like they used to, you could get a little something done. People used to trade work. Community is important. Communities, just like community is important up here, community in everyday life is important too. Everybody's got to have some help. You can't do it all by yourself.
Not fuzzy anymore. Robert said, "Amen."
What?
Amen, brother. He said, "Amen." He threw the brother in there.
Well, that's the truth. You can't do things like you used to because people won't do like you used to.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, most time when you call anybody and say you need some help, it don't matter if they're sitting there watching TV or twiddling their thumbs or whatever, they're not going to come.
Well, I don't really have that problem. There's people help me, but there's very few,
Mm-hmm. You getting tired, baby?
They just me. It's hurt. Got to stand up to me. What's everybody talking about?
They just agreeing with you on your little talking about the community.
Well, here's something else I want to talk about that I ain't talked about too much on YouTube.
Come over here where they can see you so they can get into it a little bit better.
And I did a video the other day called this prevalent thing where people just don't want to work anymore. Because I have this actually happen sometimes. I have people say, "Why do that?" Well, this is how you have to do it. Beaver Creek, James, that's right. Both of y'all are right. We were talking, I don't know if you were here a while ago, James, we were talking about the old time hog killings. Beaver Creek, all we ever had to process the chicken with was a pot and a wood fire. There wasn't no gas under this pot. I had to build a fire pit. Well, by fire pit, I mean two metal grates to set a pot on. I had to build a fire under it, get the water hot. But the hog killings, James, that's something we used to do around here. We had hog killings. And the way that worked was I go help you kill your hogs, you come help me kill my hogs, we go help the other neighbor kill their hogs. It was a community thing. Everybody in the community, which community could be 5 miles away, because everybody was pretty scattered back then. But everybody in the community would go help everybody do when it was time to plant. I might go help you plant, you come help me plant, especially sitting out the back or something like that. Well, all that's gone. That's just gone. Nowadays is one of the reasons we don't kill hogs ourselves now. If you want somebody to help you kill hogs, this is the way it works in the modern time. You get 3 or 4 head to come help you. Well, where used to, you go help them, that's how you paid them back. Now, of course, you expected to feed them back then too, but they fed you, you wouldn't help them. Now you got to feed them. Now you got to give them support. By the time you get through, we running this with hog kennels and putting up sweet corn. By the time you get through, you ain't got nothing left.
James said he still has it in his community. We do
Well,
a
I'm
little
glad to
bit.
hear that, James. I'm
a
glad
little
to hear
bit
it.
here.
Well, there's.
But everybody's got the
Like
plants have got to line up just right, and just.
And I'll go help. If you were having a hog killing down the road, I'll go help you. If you call me and say, Chris, I'm in a bind, need some help, I'll go help you. I wouldn't expect you to give me nothing. I wouldn't even want a pack of sausage. But most people want 25 pounds of pork chops, 25 pounds of sausage to come help you kill hogs. And if you do that over 5 head, you kill 2 pigs, you ain't got nothing left. When you get through, you got a little stack, and everybody else is walking off with your meat. And we've had that happen with sweet corn. We've put up a truckload of sweet corn, actual pickup truckload, long bed truck, mounted up.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 9 quarts when we got through. 9 quarts. Everybody helped. And I grew the corn, I picked the corn, I shut the corn. All of it. Me and John picked it, grew it, picked it, and shut it. And I bought the bags and the gas. True story. I'm glad to hear that though, James. Y'all still have one there. Even with all the homesteaders we have around here, there's not much teamwork. There's really not. There's some. And I try to be as helpful as I possibly can, but it don't get reciprocated too much.
And a lot of it, we don't really have the community with the homesteaders here.
They ask me a lot. They come by here a lot and ask me questions.
Yeah, but we don't have that whole sharing resources and stuff like you're talking about. We're talking more like people that we've been associated with for life.
Yeah, well, the local, the people that are from here. Yeah. But it's like the other day, I had a guy come up here and said, I got to put a fence up. I said, okay. He said, well, I don't have a post over. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want to loan him a post over because it meant I had to loan him a tractor too. And I just didn't feel, I don't know how you word it. Didn't know him like that. I mean, I just wasn't comfortable loaning him. Plus, he didn't know how to run it. If he got hurt, tore my tractor up, tore my auger up. And I told him, I said,
well, we'd be liable if he got hurt.
I ain't no telling. With us being a business, we liable to be. I mean, they see you.
Would that happen? Would somebody be liable if they borrowed your tractor and took it and used it and got hurt?
They could be. I mean, they see you or anything.
Yeah.
I can see you wearing the wrong color shirt. So, I mean.
Oh, that's my Christmas shirt, y'all. I wore it just so y'all can see, and you can't.
But I told him, I said, well, I got 4 or 5 pair of hole diggers. I mean, you ain't got to put up a 5 post. And he's right down the road in the same sand we're in here. It ain't like, y'all ought to see me putting them posts in down some of them cedar trees. I had roots that big around.
Chopped them up with an axe.
I had to dig around them with a shovel and chop them up with an axe because they were going right where a panel met. I didn't have if it was somewhere else, I could have moved the post over a little bit. But it was right where a panel met. I didn't have a choice but do it. And he told me, so I'm not going to do that. I was like, you're too sorry to use a pair of hole diggers. Yeah. If you're that lazy, brother, I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you. Go buy you a tractor and a hole and a post hole auger. I wouldn't have one if I didn't put up fence for other folks. I don't have one just for my little bit of mess. But sometimes somebody calls me and wants 40 acres fenced in, I got to go, if time's available, I go do it. There's a difference between burying 16 fence posts and burying 160. But I will say this, I've never figured out how to get them in a straight line with that hole auger. If it ain't a whole lot bigger than the post, you about can't do it. Not with a tractor. What's that? Well, there ain't but 5 people in here. Go ahead and sign it off. And I'm sorry, y'all. She's got a tooth bothering her, and I guess it started back hurting. But
that medicine's wore off.
We're going to give y'all a few minutes to kind of say goodbye to everybody and talk amongst yourselves for a second. I believe we can go ahead and get off here.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas. We've had a wonderful night. We really enjoyed it. I always do. We will do our best to try to get on Wednesday. Wednesday, right? Wednesday night.
Ain't Christmas Wednesday.
Yeah, well, Christmas is Wednesday. Coming up fast, huh? Wednesday night. I'm not sure exactly what time. Probably 9:30ish. You would think, right?
Well, we'll put a video.
Robert, we're tickled that you came. James too. Geeky, we love you. Beaver Creek, you too. We love you. Guys, we have enjoyed it. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And I think we're out. Nope, that's the wrong button. Now I gotta figure out how to turn off this thing. Nope.